Future plan with Wednesday, according to the trust and what they want. Charles wanting to stay, and Danny's on the bookie favourite for another managerial job. Hello and welcome to this video. You could like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing let me know you like the channel. Hitting on the notification bell to let you know when video go live. So, Sheffield Wednesday Football Club are in such a mess and limbo at the minute. It's unbelievably bad. Now, one of the things is this story yesterday came out. I wasn't feeling great, so I left it what it is. I thought I could just roll it into this video today. Charles says he had no intention at leaving Hill at this point in time. According to an article he did, he come through the ranks recently, and the 19-year-old seems to be quite happy at Wednesday and happy to be here. Now, that does change when you're not getting paid, but he said, I don't really pay any heed to it. If it comes around, it comes around. I'm so happy at Sheffield Wednesday right now. There's nothing that could make me leave at this point. I'm playing and I'm really happy here. And this is the thing that you've got to do and realise that he's a 19-year-old who's playing games now, and hopefully that does mean he'll get more of a start come next season. And I say next season with a bit of trepidation. If things are not paid, you still have it that you are still in the limbo that he could quite easily just walk away. Now, the thing is that a lot of the players are like that as well. We're still waiting for payment than most people at the club. And this is the thing that you've got to really think about here. As a 19-year-old, you will want to try and get out and play week in, week out. And I think that's something that will kind of like him about next season, depending on what happens, that he will play week in, week out, because we won't have a choice. The supporter group, they have the supporter trust, I should say. There's a forum tomorrow at Worley Working Men Club on Halifax Road. There's going to be a lot of people there. The trust is going to present its 10-page vision for the future of Wednesday. That is originally thought to have been ultimately ill-fated as an umbrella group. But the thing is, here's the thing. The trust situation is going to be brilliant to see what happens and see what people say. Because at the minute, we are in such a bleak point of view. And there's no clear vision for the club. And the supporter trust want to put out a clear vision of what they want to see happen, and see where things can get better. And having a better Wednesday is better for everyone. That is what you want. You want to make sure that Wednesday have got a situation where there's still a club are able to be there. And the thing is, the issue you've got is that there's still so much of it that's so uncertain about where we are. And like, there have been people who have been against the supporter trust and said, oh, they're in it for themselves. But I don't think that is. I think this is a group of people, and it's more and more growing each day. If you want anything, they're the trust are speaking to the relevant people like the FA, the FL, the fan supporter groups, how we go about it. They'll have been in good contact with the Reading Before We Die lot, because they'll probably give them some ideas or how to go about things. And I think things like that is good. And they want to make sure that there's a better Wednesday. They want to make sure that there's a way of still supporting the club for our kids, for our grandkids. But also, because right now, we don't see any sign of that, because the silence from the club is interesting. It's either it's silent because there's a deal for a takeover going on, or the silence is that it's worse than we ever feared or imagined. And that's the kind of thing that you've got like playing in your back of your head at the minute. Also, just to throw this one out there as well, Danny Rule has been on the top of the bookies list for Leicester City. Leicester City still haven't sacked Ruud van Nistelrooy yet. He's still manager. I think they're waiting to see what happened with their own EFL situation, because they got the situation they may have a EFL charge themselves and have a point deduction. So that will be interesting to see what happened there. But at the end of the day, right now, Sheffield Wednesday in such a state of limbo. It's not even funny, let's be brutally honest. It makes everything so hard, so difficult to plan, so hard to get even remotely excited for next season and everything else, because we haven't got a clue what's going on. We've got Owls in the Park at the end of the month, and so far that just feels like it could be a good day out, but also it's like, unless there's something sort of before then, you do worry about what's going to happen next. Like, generally do worry what's going to happen next. So pray that the silence is due to maybe a takeover, but it's one of those ones where you look at everything and you go, we need something out to find out what's going on, because at the minute, the silence isn't helping for all the speculation and rumours.